Today at Whataburger, we're cooking the Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich.
You asked for it, and it's back.
We got 3 chicken strips, topped with Whataburger's own buffalo sauce, a little bit of buttermilk ranch, 2 slices of Monterey Jack cheese. The combination is just right.
It's crunchy, and then it's spicy, and then it's cool. Your mouth is exploding with flavor.
It just all works together, and then you add the cheese in there.
It kind of wakes me up, honestly.
My goodness.
I can see myself getting this every time I come here.
The Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. It's back.
Available by dine-in, drive-through, curbside, and delivery.
We want to know which Chicken Express side dish you gotta have with your hand-breaded golden crispy express tenders.
Gotta have a big helping of those golden fries.
My favorite side is the fried okra.
Mine's the mashed potatoes.
Fried okra.
Mashed potatoes.
It's all about the Hush Puppies.
You can't go wrong with any of our delicious sides at Chicken Express. They're fresh, hot, and waiting for you after the game or anytime. We'll see you at Chicken Express.
Fried okra.
Mashed potatoes.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
Prosperity Bank offers free checking. Let's take a look. No monthly maintenance fee? Check. No individual check fees? Check. Free debit card? Check. Unlimited withdrawals? Check. Free online banking? Check. Easy access and friendly service? Check. Close to home? Check. Simply free checking from Prosperity Bank is simply free. I'm taking these checks to the bank. Prosperity is the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
Welcome to the Cardinal Sports Network's presentation of basketball at Trinity Valley Community College. We are coming to you live from Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym, where this afternoon the Cardinals in a Region 14 conference contest will take on the Paris Junior College Dragons. The Cardinals are 5-16 overall, 5-6 in conference play. Paris is 8-13 overall and 4-6 in conference play. As I bring Tim Howard in, I'm Benny Rogers. Tim?
Yes, sir.
The Cardinals' record is misleading because forfeiting 8 wins in midterm due to using an ineligible player. But they have gotten themselves into a battle now to make the regional tournament, and Paris is one of the teams they'll be battling, so that brings up a big importance to today's game, especially being a game on their home court.
It really does. You know, you look over the Cardinals' last 7 games, they've won 5 of 7 of those. And this Paris Dragon team comes in here. They're on a little bit of a downward spiral. They've dropped 5.
They've dropped 5 in a row. You're right, and lost 6 of their last 7 since the break.
So when all those factors coincide, you're right. It depends on how this game is going to play huge in those final standings on who's able to really, get to the regional tournament.
But we've seen the Cardinals play awfully well since the holiday break, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that Makai Dorsey has moved to point guard and taken over running the offense. So
yeah, he's been a difference maker at that position. I feel like they're playing with a lot more confidence.
Well, it feels like it's his team too.
It does, and they've responded. The Cardinals have responded, and since the break, they seem to really be making some headway. They come off of a big win this past Wednesday night in Shreveport, where they went and took care of business against Bossier Parish.
63-60 in a very tough road win, and another team that will be battling for those 8th and 9th spots going into the tournament.
Yeah, so this one today will be huge, playing huge dividends as the Cardinals look to keep that winning streak alive.
Cardinals coming averaging 77.4 points a game, giving up 68.7. Paris comes in scoring at a 71.6 clip, giving up 67.8. Paris is shooting 43.8% from the floor, 66.9% from free throw line, and 30.8% from three-point range, averaging making 5 three-pointers a game. The Cardinals, on the other hand, are a very good shooting team, shooting 48.7% from the floor, 60.3% from free throw line, and 33.2% from three-point range, averaging making 6.1 a game.
Yeah, and they're going to really need to continue that today. And, keep that pressure on the Dragons as you're hitting 48. You're hitting half of your shots field goal wise. Keep that momentum going, and a lot of that happening on some fast break points, getting to the basket, getting those layups and strong finishes.
The Dragons are coached by Bill Foy in his second stint at Paris Junior College in his 14th season there. Of course, he led the Dragons to the national championship in 2005. The Cardinals are led by Mark Leslie in his 11th year at the college, his third as head coach, and he's been a part of 6 Cardinal teams that have gone to the national tournament in that 11-year span.
Yeah, good stuff through the years, and a storied program. We often talk about Leon Spencer Court and what's been able to transpire through the years here on this floor, and man, so many great memories and history, and they want to build on that yet again today.
We're about to turn it over to the public address announcer for the introduction of the starting lineups, and then we'll have today's Region 14 Conference contest for you here on the Cardinal Sports Network. Thank you for looking in on this Saturday afternoon where it's kind of dreary outside, kind of cloudy, kind of foggy.
Today's matchup is between Paris Junior College and Trinity Valley Community College. Introducing the starting lineups for the Paris College Dragons. From Duncanville, number 15, Caleb Jones. From Plano, number 24, Morris Williams.
Morris Williams is averaging 5.3 points a
Chicago,
game.
Indiana, number 25, Artemis Artis. From Cucatima, Chihuahua, number 32, Esteban Rocho.
Rocho is averaging 6
And
points
from
and 5
Houston,
rebounds
number
a game.
44, Trey Swayzer.
And Trey Swayzer is
The
averaging
Paris College
6.9
Dragons
points a
are
game
coached
for the
by
Dragons.
Bill
They are
Foy.
8-13 overall and 4-6
And
in
now, the
conference
home
play.
team, your TVCC Cardinals. From Dallas, number 1, Micah Clark.
Micah's averaging 14.2 points and
From
6.7
Plano,
rebounds.
number 3, Makai Dorsey.
Dorsey is averaging 8.9
From
points and 4.4
Brownsboro, number
assists.
11, Tyler Johnson.
Johnson's averaging
From
5.5
Baton Rouge,
points a
Louisiana,
game.
number 12, Najee Jones.
Najee's averaging 6 points and
And from
3.9
Terrell,
assists a
number
game.
21, Devin Franklin.
Devin's averaging 6 points a
Your
game and
TVCC Cardinals are
6.3
coached by
rebounds a
Mark
game. He's
Leslie,
got 10
Guy Fur,
three-pointers.
and assisted
It is
by
Leon Spencer
Matthew.
Court at Cardinal Gym. It is Region 14 Conference basketball between the Trinity Valley Cardinals and the Paris Junior College Dragons. And with this play-by-play, Tim Howard.
Thank you, Benny Rogers, as the Cardinals take the floor here this afternoon. They're going to want to get up obviously get those thoroughbreds up and down the floor, if you will, and see them really be able to attack the basket. Good things are happening when they're attacking.
That's one thing the Cardinals have prided themselves on this year is attacking the goal, and that's one of the reasons they're shooting at such a high percentage, 48.7%.
Yeah, and if they can keep that going here today, that good thing should be a result of that. So from Cardinal Gym, it's Leon Spencer Court hosting Paris Trinity Valley and the Paris Dragons in a Region 14 matchup. Let's get to it. It'll be Franklin controlling the tip for the Cardinals. Dorsey going right side over to Najee. Jones waiting for a screen.
Paris in man-to-man defense.
Good screen up top. Oh, and charge up top there, and that's nicely done by number 44, Trey Swayzer.
Yeah, Swayzer did a great job of holding his ground and letting Micah Clark just run into him, and Micah's going to be charged with the offensive foul to start the game for the Cardinals.
So Cards in the man-to-man defense here.
Different look starting lineup for the Cardinals, just a tad anyway.
Yep, getting a little different look out of the block here.
Najee Jones drawing the start instead of MJ Leslie.
Also Johnson getting some minutes down in the paint here. I was about to say they are in danger of a shot clock violation, and they got it done.
Nice job of defense in the opening possession for Paris by the Cardinals. Paris not really known for a lot of three-point shooters this year. Their leading three-point shooter is Jalen Schweizinger, I should say, number 5. He's got 41.
Thought about a three, did Najee. Now he will pass it off to Mackie Dorsey. Driving the paint, hanging. A lot of contact, no foul. The shot on the way. Count the basket. And one opportunity for Clark.
Nice job of Clark just waiting patiently on the wing out there and taking the pass from Dorsey and putting up the shot and drawing the foul.
So Micah will step to the free throw line. The freshman out of Lancaster, averaging 14.2 points per game. Gets the free throw, and it's a three-point advantage, Trinity Valley.
We've seen the Cardinals get off some fast starts this second half of the season.
Long three, lets it fly, gets the result he looked for, and that is number 15, Caleb Jones.
I didn't put down his three-point total coming in, so it couldn't have been very significant.
He gets that one to go, and it's a tie game here.
Or I just overlooked it one. Which is entirely possible.
It's a trip out top. Foy Jones calling for a fall. Billy Foy calling for a fall out there, not a trip. And a left-hand wave for those of you scoring at home. So inbound underneath. They will get it to Micah. Clark lost possession, but or lost his footing, had the presence of mind to kick it over to Jones. Directing traffic, Dorsey shot on the way. Three-pointer is good for Mackie Dorsey.
Beautiful step back three from Micah.
Was going right side, then tried to go underneath and go off the left side of the glass. Two free throws coming.
Yeah, and two quick fouls on Micah Clark, too, for the Cardinals. I'm sure they call that on. No, they call that on Najee Jones.
Well, that's a break for the Cards. Najee has one and Micah has one. First free throw's good. So let's see. That's Esteban Roca with the basket. Has one more still to come. Got deathly quiet in here all of a sudden. Now a little bit of noise.
Well, the Cardinal Regiment got called for banging on the drums during the free throws in the women's game, which was an 81-76 Lady Cardinal loss in overtime to Blinn. In case you're just joining us.
That was a great, fun game all the way around. Did not get the result the Lady Cards were looking for, but those two will see each other again. You can bet on that. Crossover. Kick out. Three-pointer on the way. Bang goes the shot from Clark.
Micah Clark with 6 points early on for the Cardinals. That's his MO, Tim. He gets off the fast starts typically offensively.
He is tough to defend. That won't go with Najee with a rebound.
Little shove off.
Yeah. I was going to say, use that right arm to get a little separation, if you will. Three on the way. Not there. Ball rebounded that time by Paris, and that's Swayzer. Franklin swats it deep into Cardinal country.
Take that somewhere else.
Look into the replay of that one. That was massive. That was about 7 rows up into the Cardinal country section.
He got a lot of air time on that.
No doubt about it. Working around the perimeter. They're trying to get it down low. Good job defending and denying. Then they go back door. Found the found the man trailing and get the easy bucket.
Great patience by the Paris offense that time of waiting for him to uncover down low.
Najee for three. Shot on the way, won't go. Rimmed out. Sawyer with the rebound.
Cardinals come in averaging hitting 6.1 3-pointers a game. They got 2 in this one already.
Approaching the 16-minute mark here. Shot on the way is good. Count the basket. Caleb Jones out of Duncanville puts it through.
Jones off to a nice start for the Dragons. He's got 5 of their 9 points. And we're tied, Tim.
Good ball game in the early going here from Cardinal Gym. Athens, Texas on a rainy Saturday. Cold and rainy. Drive baseline now, steps back, shot over the top, won't go. It's cleared again.
Ahmad Artis with a great hang time there on that rebound, getting it at his highest point.
Was going to pass it off, then looked, saw no one there. Went inside. Now it's going to be picked up. It's Dorsey on the push. Loses it. It's picked up by Clark.
He may get credit for an assist, but he didn't intend it to be an assist.
He's gonna be ballying for that one. Probably will get the assist. How about Micah Clark with the finish?
8 points now for Micah. The Cardinals 11.
Edgar about to check into the ball game here at just under 15 minutes gone by in the first half. Drive on the baseline, a second block, and this stays inbounds. So here comes Dorsey. Kickoff over to Clark, and now they'll set it up. 25 on the shot clock. Cards with plenty of time here as they work it, get the offense. Driving, now kick out Franklin. Three-pointer on the way, won't go. Rebound Clark. Offensive board, and last touch by the Dragons.
So we have MJ Leslie and Quavian Edgar checking in for the Cardinals, and checking into the contest for the Dragons will be number 5, Jalen Weisinger, who's the leader on their team with 41 3-pointers.
So with 14:32 to go here, we'll have a media timeout on the floor. We'll step away. It's a 2-point advantage for the Cardinals, leading over the Dragons. More after this on the Cardinals Sports Network.
No, do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your Quarter Pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest Quarter Pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All they do is stare at their phones. So dreamy. They're obsessed with Schlotsky's new calzones.
Calzones are here. That does look good. New calzones.
11-9 the score here as Trinity Valley is off to an early lead, but not by much. It's been a good start here. Benny, your thoughts on the early going?
It's been a good start. It's been a start that we've seen written many times by the Cardinals thus far this season, getting off to a fast start, and mostly because of Micah Clark.
Micah Clark has definitely made his presence known. He comes in with 8 points, 8 of the 11. The other basket going to Dorsey had a 3. But, man, they have got off to this Clark explosion. And you think the Dragons talking about, hey, let's try to deny number 1 points. I would think so here.
This kind of feels like a heavyweight championship boxing bout where both teams are going to kind of feel each other out. If one team can find an advantage or something really works for them, and then go to school on that, and talking about taking off.
Franklin called on steps, so he will turn it over for the Cardinals. Boy, he's had a good start defensively, though. 2 amazing blocks. I don't know that I've seen a block like that earlier, the first one, in such a long time. Man, he swatted it way up in to the stands.
He's been a different player since the game that we saw him. I don't know if you were with us that night when he fouled out. In about 8 minutes of game time, he fouled out. And since then, he's just been a different player.
Yeah, it's definitely been a different guy. Made the most of that tough part. Sometimes you grow up in those difficulties. So with under 14 to go, we're tied at 11 apiece here. About to see Sawyer check in. MJ into the ball game. His first shot on the way. It's a 3-pointer.
Cardinals with 3 3-pointers thus far.
So Leslie gets a bucket. Back up to a 3-point Cardinal advantage. Swinging it around. right side. Thinking twice against going against Franklin. Clark got caught in between. Franklin clears it.
Good start by Devin Franklin for the Cardinals.
Dorsey directing traffic. Right side. Clark with position. They'll work it down low. Kick out. Q swings it over on the left side now. Drive from Dorsey. Left-hander won't go. Q with the rebound. And a foul coming here on number 32. Esteban Rocco gets the foul. So Franklin will check out. Into the ball game comes Zakier Sawyer.
Sawyer's instant offense too. He's not shy at all about putting the ball up, and has done a good job of finishing this year. He come in as averaging 8.7 points a game.
Drive to the basket over MJ, and it's good. We're down to a 1-point contest. Back and forth we go here on this Saturday afternoon in Athens. Oh, good quick step. Now kick out for three. Leslie from the other side. Same result. Putting it down, and boy, got caught up underneath. And I think Micah's a little slow to get up there. Yeah, he's working that left shoulder.
Cardinals with 4 3-pointers of their 17 points.
He's already got that shoulder kind of bandaged up, so you don't want to see a shot to the shoulder there. So with a 30-second timeout on the floor, let's just keep it here and talk about this Cardinal offensively and what they've been able to do. They come in averaging
making 6.1 3-pointers a game and already have 4 in this one. They're doing a great job of swinging the ball around and spotting the open spot on the floor and taking advantage of the shot.
That ball movement is the difference in it. I mean, if you can get that swing action like that, it's all the difference in a contested three and a wide open three.
No doubt, no doubt.
So with 12:40 to go here, the Cardinals up by 4, 8 points. Leading scorer for Micah Clark, but quickly on the comeback, MJ Leslie, 2 shots, 6 points.
Yeah, MJ didn't start tonight, but he came in and made his presence known and has hit 2 quick 3-pointers. And Makai Dorsey also has a 3-pointer for the Cardinals.
So there's your 17 points in the first 7:20 gone by. Now a full court press from the Cardinals, making them work to inbound it. Got it over the timeline with 2 seconds to spare. Well, that's a tough pass to handle.
Cardinals drop back in a little zone here.
Different look. Boy, splits between a couple of defenders there.
Very nice job by Parrish of recognizing the defense they were facing and finding the open spot on the floor.
So now here comes Dorsey. Trying to direct traffic. Coming off of a screen. Really working. They have seen enough of those wide open threes from MJ. Good drive from Sawyer. Gets up. Going to be called for the charge.
Yeah, Zakier made his mind up he was going to go, and he went, but he draws the case called for the personal foul.
Zakier tried to go around it, but yeah, he definitely was the instigator on that one. So they get him for the charge. So 2-point game, chance to tie or take the lead for the Dragons here with 11:45 to go in the first half. Go gets his own rebound, though. Followed the shot, kick out up top. Inside drive. Won't go. Rebound Q. Got numbers. If they could control it, they do in the baseline. Here comes Dorsey. Finds Sawyer for 3. Not to be. Zakier's shot wouldn't go. Clark almost got the board.
Yeah, the Cardinals got a fortunate break there. The Dorsey's in the right place at the right time to save it. It looked like they were going to get a 3-pointer out of it, but he couldn't quite convert.
Good reverse, going all the way underneath the backboard to finish.
Needless to say, the officials let them play there because there's quite a bit of contact inside, not called. Fortunately for the Cardinals.
So under 11 minutes to go here, we're tied at 17 apiece. Working around the screen up top. Here's Q for 3. No, it's not there. Q tried to keep it alive with a tap back, not to be. Up and under, it's good. And It is a 2-point lead after Holmes gets the layup.
Very impressive job by Holmes.
Jay thought about going to the basket, lace it off to Zakir. Not sure off of the Cardinals there. Clark last to touch it, and so it'll be a chance to build on a 2-point lead for the Dragons.
Yeah, Cardinals just out of sync on that possession, just a little bit. Weren't as quite as fluid as they have been.
So with 10-11 left in the first half of play here, the Cardinals be back defensively.
Should be coming up on the under 10 media timeout. Next stoppage of play.
Defensively, it's Dorsey, Adger, Sawyer, Clark, and Leslie on the floor for the Cardinals. Inside 10 to go. Drives inside. Ball on the floor. It's going to be a travel before that as Ronald Holmes lost his footing.
Yeah, sometimes you can just try to do a little bit too much, and that was the case there.
And we're going to be headed to a timeout here momentarily. I do believe it's a 2-point Paris lead with Trinity Valley having possession. When we come back after this on the Cardinals Sports Network.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott and White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott and White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
And welcome back. It is a 2-point game here. Dragons over the Cardinals with 9:47 left here in the first half. Benny, the Cardinals came out really on point there with quick scoring, but they've kind of went cold the last couple of minutes.
Well, they have, and we saw Mark Leslie make some substitutions, and it is fluid, kind of changed the chemistry of the team on the floor at the time, but not to in a negative sense, just in a sense of keeping the fluidity that they had on offense. Got some new pieces out there. Whereas MJ Leslie has hit 2 3-pointers since he's come into the contest. We saw Quavian Adger, who came into the same time that MJ did, miss a 3-pointer, but has grabbed a key rebound.
Yep, so here we go back to action with Cardinals in a chance to tie it back up or take the lead with a 3. That's wide open. Well, count the basket, and a blocking foul underneath going to be called on Trey Johnson.
Yeah, nice job running the old give and go by the Cardinals that time, and Q benefit from it, and Q drew the contact as he put up the shot, and is going to go to the free throw line for an and one. It's Q's first points of the contest.
Q will get that one to go and gives him 3 on the afternoon. Cards take the lead. Well, they found a man underneath, but couldn't get him. Couldn't get the basket, but a foul call. It's going to be on Q.
Dragons are well coached, as you suspect they would be by Bill Foy, and they have great court awareness, knowing where each other's going to be and where to anticipate that the pass can be delivered.
So free throw line for Williams. Gets that one to fall. Morris Williams, a 6'7" freshman out of Plano.
Paris shooting 66.9% from the free throw line on the season.
So she's out of Plano. You got Mackie Dorsey out of Plano. Not sure if they went to the same high school or not, but
as big as that place has grown. And
yeah, well represented from Plano. Here's a 3 on the other end, and not there. Q with it, put back, just missing.
Nice job effort by Q to get that to fall. Just couldn't quite get it to go.
See a lot of athleticism on a play like that, don't you? That ball nearly falls, not there. Rebound, Zakir. So Sawyer hands off to Dorsey. Thought about drives, kick out for 3. Travel coming here
Yeah, you'll notice Caleb Jones for the Dragons is not giving MJ much space out on top.
Yeah, after those first two, they made I don't even want to say a middle note. I think they drew a big target on his jersey, and they are doing everything they can to deny him.
Is it that bullseye that's
Yes,
painted on?
exactly. Thought about a three. Good entry level. Couple of nice passes down low. Shot over the top. Won't go. It's a Zakier Sawyer with the rebound for the Cardinals.
Moved that ball over to his right hand. Didn't get it to fall, though.
Goes up. Can't get it to go. Fight for the loose ball. It's picked up by the Dragons. And an easy basket on the other end. Good transition points for Paris.
Jalen Weisinger with the bucket.
Approaching the 8-minute mark, and it's a 3-point advantage for the Dragons. Q going strong, pulls up, shot, won't go.
Might have gotten away with steps there.
Williams with the rebound. Shot won't be. Now getting an offensive board and a putback. Foul underneath.
Well, Ronald Holmes just stayed with the ball, and didn't capitalize with the bucket, but he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two.
So the foul will be called again on Q Edgar. So he's going to step out, I do believe. Coming on momentarily will be Cisse and Naji. So 3-point Paris lead. First one's good.
Paris hitting 66.9% from the free throw line.
So Q does stay on the floor.
On the season, not from the game. Perfect from the game.
Yeah, I was going to say, they are knocking them down so far in the game, aren't they? Continuing that pattern.
5-point Paris lead all of a sudden, Tim.
So Sawyer, Edgar, Naji, MJ, and Cisse all on the floor. Blocked him at the height. He's trying to high point and had it taken away.
Weisinger's a very athletic individual for the Dragons.
Naji with a very good rebound, physical rebound. Q for three, not there. Cisse, offensive board. Sawyer, spin move on the baseline, had it blocked, but a foul.
A lot of body contact there. That's going to go against number 24, Morris Williams.
Morris Williams been very active here early. Zakier will step to the free throw line. You mentioned he's become very much a part of this offense.
Yeah, he has. He's very aggressive. No shyness to him at all. That's his first point of the game.
We've seen him at times in the season really lift this crowd, get them into the game too. So,
especially in the win against Kilgore that night, they upset number 20 Kilgore.
That was a fun one here for sure. Now, I think that propelled them or kept them propelled, and they have really been making some noise.
Yeah, the Cardinals' 5-16 season record is misleading because 8 of those were forfeits.
Yeah, if you look at that and just don't do your research, you may be in for a big old surprise. Drive underneath. How did he get that off? I thought they were going to capture him for turnover, but he showed great athleticism. Shot on the way, won't go. And a charge again coming now against Najee Jones.
Yeah, Jones held his ground, but it didn't pay off for him.
So back and forth we go here, 3-point contest. Cardinals on the short end of it right now.
Mackay, I should say Dorsey, checking back into the game for the Cardinals.
And you mentioned it in the pregame, Benny. This is one that you really got to take hold of here in Region 14. Both these teams are battling for what looks like is going to be an all-important spot down the stretch. So Cards can ill afford to give one up at home today.
Yeah, against teams during heavily contention for seeding purposes, you definitely got to get the upper hand and get those victories in the win column.
And it looks like Paris is well aware of that as well. Put back, not there. Might have just rushed it. Edgar with a pull down, gets it out top to Dorsey. Dorsey goes right side. Loose ball. It's going to be an easy transition on the other end. Ronald off the glass and good. So up to a 5-point game with 6:08 to go, first half.
No panic from Mark Leslie, of course, at this juncture of the game, but he's not very happy, I would think, that with some of the way things are transpiring on the floor for his team right now.
They look a little bit off balance here. They're not driving shooting off balance and scoring. Nicely done by Makai Dorsey.
That'll make him feel a lot better.
Yeah, that's a great, strong move. Edgar almost got it, knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah,
off.
Q did a good job of avoiding contact as well and getting into the passing lane.
Yeah, Holmes looked like he was trying to take off there, and Edgar jumped it perfectly. Plenty of time on the shot clock here. Still 10 on the clock. Lets it fly. Gets the finish. Nice touch. Jalen Weisinger.
That's his 42nd three-pointer of the season.
Wow. Nice job from Weisinger. You see he had a lot of confidence when he left that one loose. Splitting defenders, shooting over the top and finishing. Mackie Dorsey for the basket.
Dorsey was 7 in the game. Be coming up on the under 5 media timeout on the next stoppage.
Inside 5 we go. Skip pass over on the right side. Weisinger. He's met up there defensively from Dorsey. 3 on the way from Holmes. Not there. Rebounds. Akier. So Sawyer gets it across to Dorsey. And sets the screen. Oh, he's dangerous. But one-hander, off 1 foot.
What a nice move by Makai.
I'm telling you, man, that was fun. That's definitely, mark that. That's a highlight reel moment. A little bit of everything there. The separation in the one-hander off the left foot. Almost got the steal. Got a media timeout coming here at the 4:18 mark. It's a 2-point ball game. Paris over TVCC. We've got more coming up after this from Cardinal Gym in Athens on Cardinal, the Cardinal Sports Network.
First State Bank, we like to say we're big enough to help, small enough to care. Our communities and the families and businesses within them are what have mattered most to us for decades. Since 1935, our commitment has been to not only support local, but to foster growth for generations to come. We've given back to organizations that help our community thrive, and with 6 convenient locations, we continue to do our part in serving you, our communities, our businesses, our families.
Introducing the Double Dip from Dickey's Barbecue Pit. Tender Texas brisket topped with caramelized onions and cheddar cheese, served with our Pitmaster au jus. Plus, try our new Double Berry Cobbler. For a limited time, so dine in at our place or have it delivered to yours. Legit Texas.
2-point ball game here in Athens as Paris on the road has the Cards at a disadvantage momentarily. This has been a fun one so far, Benny.
It has been, and I was just looking at the
shoes on display today?
Inventory tonight, and we've got quite a few different shades of colors out there. We've got lime green, got yellow, got turquoise, we got navy blue, we've got black with orange stripes, white with a black swoosh. So we got it all.
This segment of courtesy of Foot Locker and Benny Rogers never missing a moment of opportunity to highlight product placement. Now there is a little bit of everything out there as a foul is called. Going to be a 1-and-1 situation here as we see Franklin checking back into the ball game.
Had a good start to the game. He's been on the bench now for a few minutes. Not in foul trouble.
Yeah, he definitely was a force defensively. That won't go. The 1-and-1. Ball's tipped away by Franklin right on command.
Yeah, Cardinals got fortunate there.
See if Mackey can get things going here. Good catch underneath, but then got bailed out with a foul. I thought they were going to get him for a step there at first, but he got handled on that baseline.
He got bailed out for sure.
He had a hot one to handle, though, coming in there from Dorsey. He did a good job on that. Then as he's going to the basket, looked like he kind of got caught in between what he wanted to do. Here's a 3 from the right corner. Not there. Rebound taken by Schweizer.
Oh, what a nice jumper that young man has.
That's nice. Puts it through the net. It's a 2-point game again.
Weisinger didn't start, but he's got 7 points in the contest.
30-28 here with 3.5 to go, first half. Oh,
Yeah.
Dorsey got it to Franklin, and boy, took.
Devin took steps. That's the second time that he's been called for steps.
Yeah, he's going to have to sit for a minute here as Micah will come right back on. Weisinger will bring it across the timeline. Sophomore out of Katy, Texas. A lot of traffic in, and Johnson had it knocked away. He came down with it but couldn't control it. Off the glass, too easy.
Boy, Jalen Weisinger didn't start the game, but he's sure making his impact known.
It's easy for me to say you got to foul hard in that situation. I didn't take the foul, so I don't know how hard it was, but it looked like it was too much separation there. You want to see him be able to put it down. Birthdays being sung.
So Weisinger already in double-digit scoring with 12 points, Tim.
I think they were singing happy birthday to Weisinger. So our cheerleaders, congratulations to them doing their homework. I don't know if it is his birthday or not, but he still got the point nonetheless. MJ won't go. Rebound is pulled down. Quickly on the other end, not there. Good job from Cisse fighting or keeping it alive. Oh man, Cards had a couple of opportunities, couldn't get it though, as Johnson, I believe, was the last guy to touch it for Trinity Valley.
Saying the ball does stay with the Dragons underneath. 7-point lead all of a sudden for the Dragons.
Yeah, they got to close this half out. Boy, they don't want to give up a 3 in that situation. He had a wide open one. He didn't take it. They're being very patient, running a little clock.
Under 10 on the shot clock.
Just inside the arc, shoots an air ball. So
that's a good job of defending by the Cardinals.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there. Let that thing go all the way down and no one blinked. So with 2:21 to go here.
We talked about it so many times. It's about going into the halftime locker room with some momentum. And through the Cardinals, you definitely want to do that here.
Yeah, they've got to get some things working for them here. They've been a little bit quiet on the offensive side of things here in the last 4 or 5 minutes. Dorsey blows by the defender. Second time with the jumping one-hander, and it flies through.
He is so clutch, and now with 11 points in the game to lead the Cardinals.
Floats that one over the top. Puts it through. Down to 5. Missed everything. Picked up by Cisse. Gets it out to Clark. Measures the steps off the glass. It's good.
Great exchange on the Cardinals' behalf, taking an air ball and converting it into a layup.
Yeah, now a 3-point game with 90 seconds to go in the first half of play. Paris trying to get a good look here. Thought about a 3, now drives in. Steps on the sideline there. So Trinity Valley will have a chance to tie it here with a 3-pointer.
Good finish by the Cardinals. Just what we talked about just a couple of seconds ago about you wanted to go into the halftime with the locker room with the momentum, and that's what they look like they're going to do.
So minute 21 left and trying to get a good look at it. It's going to be Dorsey finding Clark. Clark goes left side. Couldn't get it to go, but gets his own rebound.
And he's going to draw a foul.
See who they whistle for here. It's going to be on Ronald Holmes. Sophomore from Houston, Texas. Picks up his second foul. 1-on-1 situation here for Micah Clark.
Cardinals have gone from being 7 down to being on the verge of being knotted at halftime.
All important free throws here. Missed the front end. And out of bounds off the Cardinals. There's a good effort there from Johnson trying to keep it alive, but could not control it. So now a 3-point lead and the ball for the Paris Dragons.
Cardinals trail 30-28 at the 4:18 media timeout.
Open three, lets that pass by.
Less than 10 on the shot clock.
5 now on the clock. Drives, shoots, can't get the shot to fall. Tipped around and picked up by the Dragons. Good block, but a foul coming here. Tyler Johnson.
That's the first time I think we've called Tyler's name tonight. He did draw the start, I should say, but hadn't been as inactive tonight as we've seen him in previous games.
Yeah, he's kind of a quiet first half for him. So free throw opportunity for Esteban. Gets the first one to go.
36 seconds left in this first half.
2 fouls on Johnson, so they're going to try and sit him, keep him fresh for the second half, away from picking up that third foul. Franklin into the game, has no fouls, and picks up the rebound. So final 30 seconds. It's a 4-point Dragon lead. Clark for 3. Shot on the way, not there. Long rebound to Dorsey. Goes up, gets the left hand. No, not there. Picked up by the Dragons. Under 20 to go. Ball on the floor. And tied up. That will be Dragon basketball. So 13.1 to go here in the first half.
One shot.
Are they going to hold the ball for one shot, Benny?
That has been suggested.
I think that's the plan here. 4-point game, 13.1 to go. Najee will check in for MJ. Hold the ball here, trying to get one look at it. Great first half for the Dragons. They're up 4, trying to add to it with 5 on the clock. Shot inside is money off the glass, and that's how it will end.
Oh,
almost. Oh, man, I would have gladly taken the jinx points there. It's a 6-point game. Paris on top of Trinity Valley here. Thoughts before we go to break?
Both teams felt each other out, I felt like, in that first half, and we'll be interested to see what changes they make at halftime to see which team, some team can emerge with those going on a run. We get to see a run really in this game.
We'll look at stats before we start the second half, but right now we step away. It's 38-32 here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Prosperity Bank offers free checking. Let's take a look. No monthly maintenance fee? Check. No individual check fees? Check. Free debit card? Check. Unlimited withdrawals? Check. Free online banking? Check. Easy access and friendly service? Check. Close to home? Check. Simply free checking from Prosperity Bank is simply free. I'm taking these checks to the bank. Prosperity is the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
Tell us one thing you love about that meaty sandwich. Go. Well, okay.
The bread, the sausage, bacon, the lettuce.
That's like 4 things.
And the tomato, and the sauce. It's so good.
There you go. Schlotzsky's. It's a mouthful.
At First State Bank, we like to say we're big enough to help, small enough to care. Our communities and the families and businesses within them are what have mattered most to us for decades. Since 1935, our commitment has been to not only support local, but to foster growth for generations to come. We've given back to organizations that help our community thrive, and with 6 convenient locations, we continue to do our part in serving you, our communities, our businesses, our families.
Dickey's Barbecue Pit satisfies your craving for ribs, and right now they're all you can eat for just $19.99. Hand rubbed and slow smoked, but come see us soon, because all you can eat ribs for $19.99 is for a limited time. Legit Texas barbecue.
Look at that. 5 glorious inches of Whataburger. Fresh 100% beef stacked high with melted cheese and fresh cut veggies. But what if it's too much fresh beef? Stacked too high, with too much melted cheese and too many fresh-cut veggies? Well, we have a 4-inch burger like a lot of other places. We just call it a junior. Good thing there's a burger made just for you. Good thing there's Whataburger.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine & Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine & Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles a day every morning. When I was diagnosed with lung cancer, I was shocked because I'm not a smoker. Baylor, Scott & White, the facility, the staff, everyone has been so amazing. I love the fact that I can breathe.
When I first heard that I had cancer, I was referred to Baylor Scott & White immediately. It was really important for me to be able to get my chemotherapy and everything here because I wanted to be close to my friends, my family. They were so confident and made me feel at ease and supported me. I felt like I was their only patient, and I knew they had several people that they were dealing with, but I was the most important person.
I had like a week of headaches. Throughout that week, I went to my local hospital. They referred me to Baylor Scott & White. They gave me an MRI. The tumor that was inside of my head was cancer. Baylor Scott & White has given me this new technology that helps decrease the growth rate of my cancer cells. The doctor I have right now, he's just amazing. It's a great feeling to know the guy who's taking care of me actually really cares about me.
Baylor Scott & White Health, changing cancer care for life.
For more than 75 years, Dickey's Barbecue Pit has perfected Texas brisket. Hand-rubbed and smoked low and slow for 14 hours every day. This is the way real brisket gets done. Dickey's Barbecue Pit, legit Texas barbecue.
We want to know which Chicken Express side dish you gotta have with your hand-breaded golden crispy express tenders.
Gotta have a big helping of those golden fries.
My favorite side is the fried okra.
Mine's the mashed potatoes.
Fried okra.
Mashed potatoes.
It's all about the Hush Puppies.
You can't go wrong with any of our delicious sides at Chicken Express. They're fresh, hot, and waiting for you after the game or anytime. We'll see you at Chicken Express.
Fried okra.
Mashed potatoes.
Today at Whataburger, we're cooking the Buffalo Ranch chicken strip sandwich.
You asked for it, and it's back.
We got 3 chicken strips topped with Whataburger's own buffalo sauce, a little bit of buttermilk ranch, 2 slices of Monterey Jack cheese. The combination is just right.
It's crunchy, and then it's spicy, and then it's cool. Your mouth is exploding with flavor.
It just all works together, and then you add the cheese in there.
It kind of wakes me up, honestly. My goodness. I could see myself getting this every time I come here.
The Buffalo Ranch chicken strip sandwich. It's back.
Available by dine-in, drive-through, curbside, and delivery.
Schlotzsky's new Supreme 4-cheese white and meaty pizzas come covered in the finest toppings. But under those delicious toppings lies a made-from-scratch crust so good, you could go toppingless. Buy 1 pizza, get 1 free every Wednesday. Our crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich can make you feel a lot of things. The spicy one can make you feel, what's the word? Tingly? Yeah, tingly. McDonald's Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Order ahead on the app.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
Prosperity Bank offers free checking. Let's take a look. No monthly maintenance fee? Check. No individual check fees? Check. Free debit card? Check. Unlimited withdrawals? Check. Free online banking? Check. Easy access and friendly service? Check. Close to home? Check. Simply free checking from Prosperity Bank is simply free. I'm taking these checks to the bank. Prosperity is the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
Look at that. 5 glorious inches of Whataburger. Fresh 100% beef stacked high with melted cheese and fresh cut veggies. But what if it's too much fresh beef? Stacked too high with too much melted cheese and too many fresh cut veggies? Well, we have a 4-inch burger like a lot of other places. We just call it a junior. Good thing there's a burger made just for you. Good thing there's Whataburger.
For more than 75 years, Dickey's Barbecue Pit has perfected Texas brisket. Hand rubbed and smoked low and slow for 14 hours every day. This is the way real brisket gets done. Dickey's Barbecue Pit, legit Texas barbecue.
Tell us one thing you love about that meaty sandwich. Go. Well, okay.
The bread, the sausage, bacon, the lettuce.
That's like 4 things.
And the tomato, and the sauce. It's so good.
There you go. Schlotzsky's.
And welcome back to Leon Spencer Cordat Cardinal Gym, where this afternoon the Cardinals are taking on the Paris Junior College Dragons in the Region 14 Conference Contest. We are coming out of halftime now with the score of 38-32 in favor of Paris. I'm Benny Rogers along with Tim Howard. And Tim, it was kind of a back-and-forth type contest. We saw Paris hit a little bit of a surge there, but the Cardinals have responded fairly well there at the end of the half.
They have. They've really, made a little bit of a run there, got within 6 where we're at right now. But, I think to Paris's credit, they've done a good job of recognizing the player with a hot hand. Clark came out, was lighting things up. He's got 10 points at half, but he got 8 of that in like the first 3 minutes. They kind of took him out of rhythm. MJ Leslie hit 2 back-to-back threes. They have taken him away. So they've done a good job of kind of, again, measuring who's got the hot hand.
And we've seen Makai Dorsey do quite a lot of nice things off penetrations in the first half as well. He's got 11 points to lead the Cardinals. I show that the Dragons were being led by Jalen Wisely with 12 points and Caleb Jones with 7.
Yeah, and they've done a lot of yeoman's work, just pounding the boards, getting down low, and getting some good baskets underneath. And that has resulted in a pretty nice halftime lead for them, a 6-point. Now, by no means is that, hey, this thing's locked away, because that could change within seconds. We know that. But they've got to feel pretty good about things in that Paris locker room.
You have to, because you've got to remember they've lost 5 straight in 6 of their last 7 coming into the contest, but the Cardinals have won 5 of their last 7 since the holiday break. So 2 teams are kind of on different top spirals right now. But Paris has got to feel really good about having to come on the road in the first half and build a 6-point lead against a very talented Cardinal team. And don't be misled, folks, by the 5-16 season record, because there's 8 forfeits built into that record.
Yeah, that's the misnomer there, those 8 forfeits. And again, you mentioned it just now. They're doing it on the road. It's one thing to do it in Paris. It's one thing to do it with your home crowd urging you on. But they've kind of taken this crowd and quieting them down quite a bit.
Quite a bit, and of course a lot of the enthusiasm was taken out of this crowd by the result in their opener tonight when the Lady Cardinals, ranked number 2 nationally, lost to number 5 ranked Blinn 81-76 in overtime in the game. It just kind of drained this crowd emotionally. But the Cardinals did get off to a fairly good start, and you kind of felt that energy come back in the building. But then when Paris went on that little bit of a spurt there, it just sagged and sagged and sagged. And now it'll be up to the Cardinals to dictate the momentum and create the energy here in this second half.
Yeah, they're definitely going to need to kind of get to work on that and just build off of what's made them the kind of competitor they are here since the winter break, especially. We talked about at the beginning of this broadcast that they are 5 of 7, 5 of their last 7. They look like a different squad. But to Paris's credit, they've done a lot to take that away from them here in the first half.
They really haven't. Paris is coming off a 64-59 loss to Bossier Parish, and ironically, the Cardinals played Bossier Parish in their last outing too, winning that 63-60. So the Dragons know what's at stake in this, what the stakes are from this point moving forward, as do the Cardinals. It's all about getting to the regional tournament in Tyler, March 4th through the 7th, I think. Don't hold me to those dates. Maybe March 3rd through the 7th. Anyway, the stakes are getting there and getting the best seed that you can possibly get.
Indeed, and we'll see, here over the next 20 minutes, this second half is going to go a long way to writing part of that story for one or both of these teams.
You're about to hear the horn ending the first halftime activities, and we're about ready to get underway with the play-by-play in the second half. Tim Howard.
Thank you, Benny Rogers. The Cardinals coming into this second half want to really kind of bring that defensive pressure back. They started the game with that, got off to a nice start, but weren't able to maintain that over the course of that half. And that's why they find themselves in a 6-point deficit.
And the Cardinals did hit 4 3-pointers in that first half, and their average on the season is 6.1 coming into the game as far as made 3-pointers.
So let's go ahead and just double that average this afternoon and say that they go 12. And or are you saying that they won't hit one in the second half?
I'm saying they need to hit 2 more to reach their average.
To get the average, okay.
So I'm thinking that Paris would take that if they were only going to hit 2 more threes, because they've hit 4 and you're up 6.
You would be okay with that if you're a Dragon fan. I'd still like the odds of let's go ahead and double it all the way around. Put 2 more and then double it. So with 20 minutes to go, it's a
Tim Howard will have a double, folks.
Not quite what I said. It's a 6-point game here. Cardinals with some work to do. They'll have the ball to start the possession and get this double screen out top. Dorsey very patient. Najee drives, hangs, shoots, can't get it to go, but an offensive rebound from Johnson. Had it knocked away. And it's a steal on the start of the second half.
Great job of defending there on the first possession by the Dragons.
I think Wassinger is credited for that. Still 3 on the way, won't go. Micah had his pocket pick. Shot won't go, and boy, it's physical. Najee, a good guy to be physical with, though. He controls it for the Cardinals. And Dorsey thought about 3. Now we'll let it fly. Not there. We've seen him hit that shot, but more in rhythm. That time he kind of thought about a little hesitation, then kind of let it go.
Yeah, that ball had a funky rotation on it. It didn't ever look like it ever had the chance.
See if they will tighten up the defensive side of things here. A minute gone by. In the paint, stolen by Johnson. Here come the Cardinals.
1 pass too many by the Dragons.
Lost control of it. Tyler frustrated with himself as he's slow to get back, and that is too easy on the other end.
Morris Williams with the putback.
I think on that Tyler just got caught in between of what he wanted to do, and in the process he looked up and the ball had just gotten away from him. That's why he was frustrated there. Here's a 3 on the way from Clark. Not there.
He posed.
Yeah, he did. Didn't get the result, though. 8-point game here. And the Dragons off to a good start here in the first 2 minutes. Foul coming on Franklin, I do believe.
And for the Cardinals, you don't want to dig too deep a hole here because you're always fighting back, coming back in the second half. That's playing with a lot of stress right there.
Yeah, you know, it's an old adage, we'll be playing with fire here. Looking at the mascot, the Dragons definitely got that fire breath going. So,
and the Bill Foy squad is always going to be well coached and very disciplined.
Shot is good for Williams. Morris Williams with his 5th point, trying to add another to it here. So Q coming into the ball game. Grabs Johnson on the way out. So Edgar and Franklin on the floor along with Najee and Dorsey and Clark. Pulled down by Franklin. So 1 of 2, that'll help things.
It will, and I think that's Parrish's first miss of the contest.
So give and go. Kick out for 3. Out there, Edgar controls over 2 defenders and gets the basket. That's a big one there from Trinity Valley.
Nice job by Q of staying with it.
They had to split 2 would-be Dragons and got it and had a pretty easy look at the basket. Good finish. 20 on the shot clock. Boca trying to find something. Had it knocked away, picked up by the Dragons. Weisinger. A jab step, pulls it back out. A shot clock violation. No, he did get it off, and Franklin swatted that one away on the offensive rebound. Off the glass, a blocking foul coming here, so free throws coming for the Cards.
Nice job of Micah realizing he had the mismatch.
Yeah, and attacked the basket. So going to the free throw line here. Chance to add to a 10-point first half for him.
8 of which were scored very early in the contest.
That's a good point as he gets the first one to fall through. Into the ball game, it'll be Holmes checking in for Swayzer.
Holmes is averaging 14 points a game.
This is the second one. 6-point game at the 17-minute mark. Trinity Valley trailing here in Athens on a Saturday evening. Still pretty good crowd on hand. Cardinal cheerleaders trying to keep the crowd in the game. 3 on the way, won't go. 3 Cardinals skying for the rebound. It'll be Najee Jones with the rebound. He turns and burns, brings it down the floor. Franklin, spin move in the paint. Pass off underneath it. Count the basket.
Nice job of Devin Franklin of making the Dragons believe he was going to take it the distance himself, and he spotted a wide open Micah Clark flashing towards the goal.
Indeed, as he drew the defenders and then saw him cut to the basket. 4-point game. Harris has been running a lot of clock on this. Knocked away. Here comes the Cards with a chance to draw closer. It's going to be Dorsey. Oh, nice look underneath. Clark's shot won't go, but he'll go to the free throw line.
Nice job of the Cardinals getting the ball down the floor, spotting the mismatch. Micah just couldn't get to the ball, but he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Foul called against Jalen Weisinger.
Cardinals trailed by 9 at one point, 41 to 32.
It's the first one they call on a 6-0 run now. So if they can draw even closer. Defense is definitely was talked about by the Cardinals in that locker room. They are coming out playing some fierce defense.
They have. They definitely are.
1 shot clock violation, the second almost, but actually hit rim, and they got an offensive board. Shot on the way is good. Count the basket there for Morris Williams.
Got the roll.
They needed that one. It had been a quiet moment for them over the last several trips. Dorsey going left. Cardinals getting a little more motion going. Shot on the way, won't go. Step out of bounds on the baseline. Cards keep possession. Fortunate there, though, because
they are fortunate there because Q was trying to do a lot with the ball, and I thought he was going to turn it over.
Got some help, so they get it inside. Drive. Shot not there, and controlled by Weisinger. Come the Dragons. Trap in the corner, finds a man going strong to the basket, and it is Holmes for 2.
Holmes did a great job of operating in heavy traffic there.
It's back up to a 6-point game. Najee Jones. Edgar in the corner to Clark. Clark's shot for 3, won't go. Franklin fighting for it, pulls it down, shot over the top, rattles out. And now a foul here. I believe it's going to be on the Dragons. 33. Oh, on Green 3, that's Ronald Holmes. So at the 14:40 mark, we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll step away and come back with more after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Each McDonald's Crispy Juicy Tender Chicken Sandwich comes with juicy pickles. Although some may prefer to remove them, we don't understand you. But we respect you. McDonald's Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Order ahead on the app.
Here at Dickey's Barbecue Pit, our passion is handcrafted, slow-smoked barbecue. And right now, our Texas traditions have come to life in a whole new way. Introducing the Double Dip, tender Texas brisket, topped with caramelized onions and cheddar cheese. Served with our pitmaster au jus. So legit, you'll double dip. And for the perfect dessert pairing, try our new double berry cobbler. For a limited time, so dine in at our place or have it delivered to yours. legit Texas.
6-point game here. Paris on top of Trinity Valley with 14:40 to go. Cardinals have played much better here in the second half. Not a lot to show on the scoreboard side of things.
Definitely much better defensively. We were in a 7-7 standoff since the half, and that's resulting in still a 6-point lead for the Dragons.
But getting a lot better looks at the basket too, and so you think the ball's going to fall when that's happening. They go down, posting up. Dorsey inside. Going to be called for a travel.
Mackay is saying he touched the ball, but I think the travel came before the ball was touched.
So with a turnover there, Dragons will try to build on the turnover. And Mackey forces one there. Nice job on the defense, coming right back and saying, hey, I don't appreciate that at all.
Yeah, turnabout's fair play.
So here come the Cardinals. They had Franklin coming around.
MJ now into the contest.
Shot won't go. Controlled underneath by the Dragons.
Trey Johnson pulls a rebound for the Dragons.
Johnson didn't have far to go. A graduate there in Paris, from Paris. Shot over the top, not there. Franklin rebounds.
Nice move, he just didn't finish.
Yeah, he cleared himself. Looked like he'd done all the heavy lifting, but did not get the last part. Three-pointer on the way from the left corner. Count the basket. Micah Clark for three.
Now Micah with 18 points to lead the Cardinals. Lead all scorers in the contest, I should say.
Good afternoon from Micah. He's playing well.
5 3-pointers for the Cardinals overall.
Started well in the first half and then kind of taken away, and he's had a good first 7 minutes. On the floor, the foul is called. See who will pick it up.
Against Q.
So Q Adger picking up that foul. It's his third on the afternoon.
Q's third foul. MJ doubled down to help him out. I thought MJ might get called for the reach foul.
Oh, looked like they had an easy one, and Clark says not so fast. Dorsey up under, will go. Missed underneath. Q with a rebound of his own shot. Quebec is up and in. What kind of spin was on that ball?
His persistence paid off.
That ball looked like it hit outside the square, but had enough body language on it that it rolled across the backboard and in.
7 points for Q.
Foul called down low against Micah Clark.
We got a 1-point game, Tim.
It's a battle going on here, and that basket was something else. Looks like we're going to have a couple of substitutions coming on for both teams here. So Dorsey will take a seat as Zakir comes in. Q will take a seat for the moment as looks like Sawyer's on for him. Shot over the top.
Oh, he kissed the glass. Oh, my goodness.
Boy, we're seeing some window working over the last two possessions. Up to a 3-point game.
1 possession game. Potentially.
And Jay says, maybe I can take care of that 1 possession. Driving, hanging, pass off underneath. Nicely done. Couldn't get it off the glass, though. Goodness.
The Cardinals did everything but convert there.
That was a nice awareness. Saw him and got him the ball. Just couldn't get the finish. Weisinger for 3 on the way. Count the basket. He was right smack dab in the middle of the T and the V on the logo.
That young man has a nice looking shot. No surprise he had 41 3-pointers coming into the contest.
All of a sudden it's a 6-point game. Trinity Valley had worked so hard to get it within 1. Now it's back up 6. 3 on the way. Not there. Rebound underneath. Here come the Dragons. Knocked away and stolen. Here comes the Cardinals the other way. Lost possession. Now picks it up. Clark thought about it from the baseline. Oh boy, they just gave it away underneath.
1 pass too many.
Franklin caused him to change his shot. It's pulled down from behind by Najee. Now here comes Clark. Zakir couldn't get a hand on it because a couple of Dragons swatted that one away. About to see Dorsey check back in at the next stoppage of play.
It ain't always pretty, folks.
So inside 11 minutes to go, and the Cardinals down by 6.
It ain't always pretty, folks.
Timeout. An offensive foul here, and Coach Boy not happy at all.
Well, the Paris lost track of where he was on the floor. The young man did across the way, and he stepped on the sideline.
Well, that's frustrating for
break for the Cardinals.
Yeah, you got a 6-point lead, and you're trying to kind of get a little distance, and then you just fall asleep.
Unforced error.
So Dorsey into the contest with MJ to his right. Zakir from the left wing on the way. Shot and basket. Nicely done from Zakir Sawyer. And it's down to a 4-point contest.
He has 4 points. That's his first field goal of the contest.
Love to see them get him going in the second half. Shot, talk about a difference maker in the paint. Franklin is that indeed.
It definitely made him change his shot.
Of course, shot on the way. A 3 from MJ won't go. Got a hack on the arm.
Yeah, just a little.
That one. Which hack is called is the question. It'll be on Esteban Rocho.
That's his third personal foul, 4-team foul.
20 on the shot clock.
Coming up on the next stoppage, we have a media timeout.
Drive, hanging, shooting. It rolls off the cylinder. So now inside 10 to go. It's a 4-point game. Boy, they have had some great opportunities that they haven't taken advantage of. Knocked away, picked up that time by Holmes.
Oh my goodness, what a drive by Holmes and switching hands with the shot.
Yeah, Holmes is giving up about 6 inches there to the big fella. Played it perfectly and got the basket. Drive, shoot, score! Nicely done from Mackie Dorsey. Dorsey going hard to the hoop. So it'll be a 6-point game. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break and come back with more after this. A 4-point game when we come back on the Cardinals Sports Network.
I was in a coma for about 2 weeks. I've had the worst happen to me, but you can't let life beat you down.
I was in recovery and doctor came in and he said, you and I are gonna run in this marathon next year.
My dream is to help other traumatic brain injury survivors.
By the time we finished the first mile, I started tearing up. You know, we went full circle here. I'll live my life to the fullest each day.
I want to show them that you're strong, you're resilient, and you can keep going.
Here's to those who never settle.
Step up to the block and tackle the Mac Stack, a Dickey's barbecue pit game changer. Our signature mac and cheese topped with Dickey's quality slow smoked meats. And Dickey's delivers just in time for kickoff. Visit Dickeys.com, legit Texas barbecue.
9:27 to go here from Cardinal Gym on the campus of Trinity Valley in Athens. Benny, how about this second half? A lot more sense of urgency from the Cardinals.
A lot more sense of urgency, you're right, and they've done a better job of contesting each Paris shot. I felt like it making Paris hit some, but they've had to work for it more so than they did during the stretch there we saw late in the first half.
Yeah, to Paris' credit, they aren't going away. They're battling. It's a fun one here.
And Micah Clark getting more active on the offensive end has played a big role in this as well.
I think that was one of the things they talked about in that huddle during this last time out. We got to get a body on number 1. Somebody's got to control him.
He had 10 points in the first half, and 8 of those happened very quickly, and then he was kind of quiet over the second part of the first half.
So Dorsey trying to finish off a 3-point play.
He's got 13 points now in the game.
Gets that one to fall, so it's down to a 3-point contest. 52-49, Cardinals trapping on the made basket. Working it around the perimeter, being very deliberate with the ball. not forcing any shots. Knocked away. I think Franklin got a hand on that one before it went in the corner. Then MJ knocked it off of a Dragon. So
yeah, the official underneath didn't sit, so he asked for help. He got help, and the ball will go to the Cardinals.
It all started out top after Franklin got a piece of it, and then MJ got a hand on it, knocked it away. So the Cardinals now with a chance to tie it with a 3. See if they set up for that indeed or drive to the basket. Let's see what they do. That wasn't what I had in mind.
You want me to spoil the ending for you?
Stop me if you've, I don't want to give any spoilers, a spoiler alert here, but that was not what we had in mind.
I see the Cardinals softball team in the stands across the way. They were scheduled to open the season tomorrow at Temple, but the game has been postponed due to wet fields down at Temple, so they'll reschedule that to a later date. It's going to be a wet week up here, folks.
Yeah, it is. Good strong move to the basket, and that'll extend that lead to 5. Seems like every time the Cards get within striking distance, Paris comes up with a clutch basket, so they do it again there.
See if they can continue for the next 8:24, though. That's the question.
That's right. It seems like it's got that kind of feel. Dorsey driving. He's fouled out top. And let's see who's... It's going to be Caleb Jones whistled for the foul.
Jones with 7 points in the game now with 2 personal fouls. That's the 16th foul against the Dragons. It's 3 against the Cardinals thus far. 8:17 left in this game.
20 on the shot clock. Cardinals to inbound. They will get over to Adger on the left baseline. Ten on the shot. Q filling the defender, now drives, shoots, and left it short. Foul underneath. On number 24, Morse Williams whistled.
Mackay will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
So Mackay with a chance to pull within 1 possession. Stoppage of play here, looking for a wet spot or trying to get rid of a wet spot.
I want to thank our friends over at Dickey's Barbecue Pit in Pulaski, Stacy and Bob Hurst, who support the Cardinal Athletics for the purchase of our floor mops. Thank you so much.
Cardinals need to take advantage of every one of these situations, Tim, when they get a chance to score with the clock stop, I should say.
Yeah, indeed. It's a 5-point contest as Mackay steps to the free throw line. Hits that one, gives him now 15 on the afternoon. Averaging 9 on the season. Gets that one to go. So back to a 3-point game. Inside 8 minutes to go.
Back and forth we go, Tim. Paris build a 6-point lead. The Cardinals come battling back. Can they overcome the complete hump, though?
They got some work to do here. They're trying to get this crowd in the game. That's too easy. Too easy on both ends, and they come up empty.
Nice job of Q pulling the rebound, though.
Then Q pulls up Caleb Jones there.
And Q will go to the free throw line for the 1-and-1.
See if he can't pull him within 1 with a couple of free throws here.
Q with 7 points in the contest, including at 1 free throw previously.
Gets that one to fall. It's the front end of that 1-and-1.
Very uncharacteristically, only 5 Cardinals have scored in this one.
I was going to say, they're usually pretty evenly distributed.
Typically, there's around 8 that have scored by this time in the game, maybe even 9.
Goes 1 of 2 at the line, so still a 2-point game here.
Which that says a lot about the defense that Paris is playing, too.
Yeah, that's a good point. They're denying the ball on several possessions here across this afternoon. 7:15 left in the game. It's a 2-point contest.
5 on the shot clock.
Aware, now they are. They let it fly, and what a
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
backbreaker there when Morris Williams, the freshman from Plano, looks up. He just lets it fly. How about the answer from number 3 on the other end?
Nice job of moving the ball over to his left hand and knocking up the sweet jumper.
Boy, he's got some sweet moves inside the paint. We've seen it 3-4 different times today. If you look up, he's at 18 on the leaderboard. Good defense, too, out there.
Oh, my goodness. What a job by number 3. Ronald Holmes was spotting number 24, uncovering down low, Morris Williams.
Yeah, that was a great pass. Try to go baseline there. That's come to you, Benny.
No.
Nope. Good hands. Good hands. We do all our part to protect.
Nostril Cam almost got hit, though.
Nostril Cam. Inbound coming as the Cardinals will try to pull it within 2 with a 3. Not there. Rattles out. Fight for the loose ball. Franklin almost picked it up.
Yeah, great job of hustling by Devin Franklin.
Cardinals are showing a lot of energy today. They're going to need it down the stretch here. 6 minutes to go. And there's a steal coming up and making it too easy on the other end. Makai Dorsey.
Makai now with 20 points in the game to lead the Cardinals.
Dorsey making it on the offense and defensive end this afternoon. 3-point game. Timeout taken here with 5:40 to go. Makai getting it done. Cardinals within 3. And it is a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. Cardinal Sports Network continues after this from Cardinal Gymnasium.
Our crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich can make you feel a lot of things. The spicy one can make you feel, what's the word? Tingly? Yeah, tingly. McDonald's Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Order ahead on the app.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
Great afternoon of basketball here at Cardinal Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity Valley. It's a 3-point game here. Trinity Valley on the short end of this one. Paris with the lead. Benny, this has been a fun afternoon. What do the Cardinals have going for them right now? They've put the pressure on Paris lately.
Well, they have put the pressure on Paris. Here's what I worry a little bit from a Cardinal perspective is they spend so much energy trying to get over the hump, get over that hump, and get over that hump. And when they get there, do they have enough to finish it off?
Yeah, it does. It takes a lot out of the tank, so we'll see what they got.
We've seen them get close and close, but never get over the hump.
Well, that's a credit to the Dragons who have, had that tenacity to keep it from ever being taken over. But you kind of get the vibe that if Trinity Valley does take the lead, this crowd could get into this game and they may not look back. Shot on the way with 2 left on the clock.
There he is again, number 5, Jalen Weisinger.
Man, eats all 30 seconds, goes 28 seconds deep into the clock and gets a through.
That's twice now we've seen that here in the last 5 or 6 minutes.
That's a tough shot, man. 6-point ball game, 5 minutes to go. Knocked away, fight for the loose ball, picked up by the Dragons.
Great defense by Paris.
Yeah, I think credit goes to Trey Swazer there. It's got to be a wall defensively here. Somebody's got to step up in the paint.
He let Paris spot up and hit a 3 this time.
Oh, he was wide open in the paint and just left it short off the left. Cardinals pick it up.
Chance for the Cardinals.
Yeah, you gotta take advantage of that, man. They had a wide open shot there. Oh boy. Trying to lead Clark and just went too wide left. Zakire will sit. Into the game comes Najee Jones. Media timeout at the 4:22 mark. It's a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it here and talk about what we're experiencing here with 4:22 left. It's a 6-point game. You can... Well, now they're going to take a full timeout. Let's just talk about this a little bit. But you got the upcoming broadcast right in front of us here.
Yeah, next Saturday we'll have the Lady Cardinals at home against Jacksonville, and the game will begin at 2 p.m. Then the following Wednesday on February the 8th, the Cardinals will be at home against TJC. In a game that'll start at 7 p.m. and we'll be on your computer screen about 6:45 with that one. As our 14th season of basketball here on the Cardinal Sports Network is quickly going by, Tim.
They go faster and faster every year. Now, I know I'm contractually obligated to say it because I've said it like 17 times straight, but it does seem that way, man. You get cranked up, get into the season. But speaking of it going fast, man, this time is evaporating for the Cardinals. They've got to find that gear as you're down to 4:22 left in this game.
You keep expecting them to have that one little surge that it's going to take to right all wrongs that they've experienced in this game, and they've got themselves in a position to do that. I just worry about it. Do they have enough energy to finish the job if they get there?
Yeah, they've had to rely heavily on Dorsey, who's made some huge plays down the stretch. How much has he got left in the tank as well?
You'd like to think if Cardinals had knocked down a couple of threes to build a little energy in this building.
So with a 6-point lead, the Dragons have the ball approaching the 4-minute mark.
Such a big possession for the Cardinals defensively here, I think.
I agree. They've got to get a stop. 13 on the clock. They've had a couple of long threes at the buzzer. There's another three. This time it goes down for Williams.
My goodness, Morris Williams. That's twice now he's knocked down 3-pointers from the top of the key.
Ball loose and caught himself in the air there. That's going to be an easy basket on the other end. Boy, that's a tough one. So now all of a sudden
like
it's 11.
Now the hole has got deeper, Tim.
Yeah, you got to get the big shovel out and get hot in a hurry.
get the big shovel out.
So into the ball game.
But you see how Paris is forcing this stuff. They're playing it. They're defending every pass.
Yeah, they are. They're making it really tough on the Cardinals down this stretch here. So they're going to have to find some firepower here. Sawyer checked in moments ago for Leslie. Now Dorsey, Hugh had a foot on the line, so that's a 2. Good rebound underneath though. Fight for the basket. Tip up and good. Count the basket for Micah Clark.
He's got 20.
That was a big one, man. I mean, you're still 9 away, but you lose that one. It could have easily been 13 or 14. So still within striking distance. You got a ways to go.
I would say Paris would become more deliberate, but they've been pretty deliberate here in this second half, to be honest with you.
They really have. They've worked the shot clock so well and got good looks. Still 10 to go and left it short underneath. Here comes Dorsey. Dorsey up the floor.
Note that miss at the 3-minute mark.
3-pointer on the way. Long follows his shot, gets a rebound, goes strong to the basket. Had it knocked away, picked up by the Dragons.
The Cardinals just can't get over the hump, Tim. That's what I'm talking about. It just has that feel to it today.
Yeah, they've never been able to do it. And, man, that's a great job by the Dragons because that seems so often that you see a team. We saw it in the ladies' game earlier. Blinn finally got over the hump and didn't look back. And you kind of got that feeling like if the Cardinals on the other end are going to get over it, they're going to have a chance to pull away. They never got over it.
And see, now you got a foul with 5 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yeah, it's about as well as you can play it there. Eat the whole 30. Now they're going to get another 20.
And see, that's only the 4th team foul against the Cardinals, so it's not a situation where Parrish is shooting now that you can get the ball back on a miss.
Yeah, you're going to have to defend well and keep working here with 2:21 to go. Down 9. A minimum of 3 possessions. So Paris feeling really good about things. 8 on the shot clock.
Can he do it again?
I think he can.
Oh, my goodness.
He does. And goodness gracious, Williams has been the difference here in the second half. Morris Williams out of Plano. Dorsey drives, pass off to Clark. Clark hangs. He's fouled with 1:49 to go.
I don't believe what I'm seeing.
Yeah. Man, Morris Williams is he's been the difference, especially in the last 5 minutes. I mean, he's had all 3 of those from the 7-minute mark. It's just been uncanny.
It's kind of like the women's game as it unfolded tonight with Blinn beating the Lady Cardinals 81-76 in overtime.
Been a tough day here in the Valley.
Needless to say.
Clark gets the first one to go. 11-point lead for Paris. Into the contest, here comes Colin Wright, freshman out of Fort Worth.
His first appearance in the game.
It's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And so here comes Johnson on for Clark. Cardinals are going to have to really work on the defensive side of things, get a trap here, and they will get it up the floor over the timeline. D is going to have to make something happen here, down 10 with a minute and a half to go in the ball game and a blocking foul with 10 seconds on the shot clock. So Clark and Leslie will come on and come on for Johnson and Wright.
10-point game, boy. Every possession has got to count here.
You got to make them all count for sure, as they've got another 20 on the shot clock.
And Paris is not going to give you any help as far as the clock goes.
Yeah, they've been very fundamental running that. Ball's on the floor, and it's going to be last touched by Q.
8 on the shot clock.
Out of bounds off TVCC, so 8 on the shot clock. Minute 17 to go.
70-60. What a big road win this would be for Bill Foy's squad. He's going to call a timeout here.
Timeout on the floor with a minute 17 left.
Well, if you're the Cardinals, you got to try to find a 10-point play here pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to draw up that 10-point shot that's so hard to find in the playbook.
Very hard to find.
Everything has to be perfect. I mean, you're going to have some luck along the way, but you play it out and you draw up a good play. First, you got to deny the basket here, and then go from there. A lot of stuff still has to happen for the Cards to have a shot this week.
Taking a look at the Cardinals' schedule as they head into February next week, they're at Navarro, Tyler at home, at Kilgore, at Panola, Bossier Parish at Paris, and then Navarro at home. So they're playing all the teams from the North Division, the East Division. So there's no easy path.
I was going to say, it's not getting any easier from here. With 8 on the shot clock, see if they can get a stop here with a minute 17 left.
This is really a game the Cardinals need to win tonight.
Yeah, they definitely need this one. 5 on the clock. They're going to come out trying to get on the defender. Great pass underneath.
Oh, my goodness. Paris is making that shot clock to work down to the second.
They have run it like a clinic today. Final minute to go. Ball's loose. Najee knocked it away, picks it up. 3-pointer on the way is not there. Clark tried to jam it home from the free throw line. It's going to be picked up by Jones. Here, Coach Leslie said no foul here with final 38. They just need a steal. You can't. Now here's a foul with 8 on the shot clock. If you're going to foul, go ahead on the 20-plus seconds earlier.
Isn't that kind of day, Tim?
It has been one of those. And down to the final 30 seconds here. Inbound. Goes over to Weisinger. Now free throws coming. It'll be a double bonus, so 2 free throws here.
Foul the Cardinals, number 4. And
I'll just be a 1-and-1 here.
at the line of the Dragons.
Oh, yeah. That's
to the 10th foul on the men's game. 1-and-1 until the...
Free throw is up and good. So now
Ronald Holmes averaging 14 coming in. He's got 17 with the free throw to come.
Goodness, what an afternoon for him. And Weisinger, you look up, he's got 20.
And Morris Williams, though, with 18, though.
He hit 4 3-pointers, 12 of those in the last 7-8 minutes of this game.
He's averaging 5.3, and he's got 18 in the game.
Drive the basket won't go. Fight for the loose ball's tipped in by, I believe Edger gets more credit for that. So final 15 seconds, he'll dribble this one out. And that's how it's going to end here. 74-62. Cardinals are going to fall to Paris on a cold, rainy afternoon in Athens.
Cardinals were led by Makai Dorsey with 20 and Micah Clark with 20. Morris Williams had 18 for the Dragons, and number 5, Jalen Weisiger, had 20s to lead the Dragons. Dragons are going to improve to 9-13 overall, 5 and 6 in conference play. The Cardinals dropped to 5 and 17 overall, and 5 and 7 in conference play. Our next Cardinals Sports Network webcast will be with you Wednesday night at 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock, or Saturday.
Saturday. I'm sorry. It'll be next Saturday. We'll be here with you at 2 o'clock. When they take on Jacksonville. That wasn't the smoothest exit, folks, but it's been a long day. It's been a long day. We're going to finish up with some highlights as we thank you for joining us here on the Cardinal Sports Network for this Saturday doubleheader of Region 14 Conference basketball.
This has been a special presentation of the Cardinal Sports Network.